Hi everyone, welcome back to Community Chat or Collectors Community Chat with me and Numismaniac. I don't know where the skipper is at the moment. I'm pretty sure he'll be here very, very soon, but who knows? Just waiting on some people to come through and we will be ready. I know I need a bit of a shade, right? So let's just do a community post and right, let's go and do a okay, let's do and we have Silver Knight Kyle. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good, my friend. Come up if you want to, of course. And I will just, if you want to come up, it's more than welcome to. I've got some talking points tonight. I've got something to open. I have my Coin News magazine, which I collect, and I'll give you the update note, bits and bobs on there as well. What's going on around the world. And it seems strange streaming on my home at the moment. I know I'm a little bit late. I was waiting for a few things to finish. And I appreciate everybody watching my videos. Been trying to catch up with everybody as well, humanly possible. There's so many great channels out there, I tell you, that are doing almost everything and everything. Alrighty. I hope you can hear me okay. I hope the sound's good. Okay. We have a few things coming up very soon, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming on Thursday. My friend has a ticket, may get a ticket for me to go out again. So I'm not too sure what's going to be happening there. So today I will do the pay it forward wheel for everybody who's donated. So that's out the way. I can't remember who's on there now, actually.
Hi. How are you, bud?
How's it going?
Just dropping in for a minute. I got to do a comic book interview show here in about 45 minutes out of London. Okay. So I'm covering all over the UK today.
So. It's fantastic. We have coins in South Africa, but we don't have buyers, only scammers. Oh yeah, we get that here as well. It's not just you, I'm afraid. People either hyperinflate the prices, or they completely destroy the collections and collectors and put people off. But yeah, we get it. We get it here as well. You got, that's where your experience come into, by sieving out the proper collectors, because I have actually done some videos on South African coins. I think they're absolutely wonderful, from really old to new ones. Not the newest ones at the moment. I've got some coin news later on to share with everybody. Actually, I think there's actually a South African coin coming up, if I remember rightly. I might be wrong. No, it's not. It's Cook Islands, Lithuania, South Georgia, and Sandwich Islands.
Are there any countries you don't have some form of currency to?
North Korea, probably. That's about it, really. That's the only one I don't have. Media.
If I had a second one, buddy, I'd just send you mine, but I don't have a second one.
No, my brother goes to Korea quite. Well, I used to go to South Korea, and his friends, they do travel backwards and forwards, but it's illegal to try and get money out of North Korea, of course, to get caught. Yeah. And they do have some, and he said he was going to get me some. This is like 7 years ago, so I'm still waiting on that. Whether his friends have got caught, I don't know. But yeah, it's oh, he slept in late nights. Okay. It's that if you're talking at other countries, it's probably like more the empire ones, I guess. But that's what I want to do. I want to go through all the countries I have from A to Z, and then the disbanding countries. I do have lots of Yugoslavia countries, and currencies and coins, those sort of places. Neil's in the house.
Neil's everywhere today. Hey, Neil.
He's a rocket. That guy. I tell you, he's like cloned everywhere, isn't he?
He is.
He's a great supporter to everybody. He is. I'll be running his channel tonight. Like I said, I do run up for my channel. So when I write a comment, Neil, don't worry about writing back again, okay? Because I'll be running for, and I do it sporadically, or sporadically, whatever you want to say it. So that way, try and get your hours up. And then if people can run Zoe's channel, that would be absolutely awesome as well. She needs hours and hours. She obviously, because she took a break, she lost those hours from 365 days ago. And that's what I said. You've got to upload all the time. Keep going. Because if you miss out one day, you're playing catch up. So yeah, it's great to speak to everybody. I just met a guy from a person from South Africa, so that's really cool. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Skipper's going to be up in a minute. We've got Kyle right here, which is Silver Knight Kyle, and he's an avid comic collector and museum curator.
Yeah,
I think he lives the night in the museum.
Yeah, same that's the rumor.
And there he is. Is the big man himself. And his lovely lady, Tracy, of course. Hey, guys.
Skipper.
Hey.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Hey, Kyle. This is my lovely wife, Tracy. Yeah, I don't think you met her yet.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
Yeah, she's awesome. So how you guys been?
What were you saying about Zoe?
Oh, running hours. Just running her hours for her. Just press play on the thing. Go to all and press play and let's let it run all the way through.
Okay.
It should take a while. I mean, I did it for because she's done a load more. So what I do like blocks. But because I don't know if it's affected Skipper or Kyle or anybody else who does live streams. Over here, we don't get hours for live streams. So when I do a live stream, I won't get no hours. It's just watch time after when it goes normal public. So if anybody watches the live stream afterwards, that's when I start gaining the hours. So it doesn't really affect me so much, but I enjoy doing this. I prefer the live streams and videos, to be honest.
Honest question for you, gents.
Okay.
How did we all land such amazing women? How?
Because we're amazing men. Simples.
Oh,
I was
Zoe and I have different opinions.
I was just lucky.
I just how?
Where is how long have you been married or with your
Well, we got together in 1987 when we were kids, but we didn't get married till about 14 years ago. So,
Wow. So you live together?
we were in love when we were kids. Life drifted us apart. 22 years later, we bumped back into each other through friends, and
Really?
the rest is Hollywood history.
That's cool.
Oh,
Scorpion is another great guy.
But I
He's a
mean,
great
we're
artist as well.
just goobers, and we have these amazing wives, and I can't comprehend that. That's goobers with amazing wives. So yes, I'm calling you a goober, Skipper.
Oh, that's okay. That's calling it right.
Yeah, there you
oh,
go.
I have a lot more, but I
Hey,
can't say that
be
online.
nice now.
And actually, Patrick, I owe you another thank you because I saw the nieces again, and here almost a month later, they're still talking about how amazing it is that I'm one touch phone call away from Santa Claus.
That's good to hear.
Aw.
Like
That's cool.
almost a month after the fact, they're just still like, wow. You know,
Aw.
wow, there he is. So,
That is so lovely.
One of the joys of being a seasonal actor.
yeah.
But at least you're an actor.
Oh, he
You're a
is.
certified actor. So when he's Tracy, when he's all going, he's just acting. Remember that.
I know.
So we have Poker Rossi, Pack, Euro Food and Vlogs. We have Neil. We have Silver Scorpion. He's actually another great silver scorer, by the way. And he does amazing work.
I'll be right
And
back.
we have Mama Media.
Disappeared.
And
I live.
Kyle lives in the United States of America.
No, where I got
I-
that from.
He's down outside Detroit, isn't he?
Sorry?
I think he's in Michigan, isn't he? Kyle?
Kyle.
Yeah, Carl. I think he's in Michigan. Yeah,
Yeah.
Michigan or Missouri. I can't remember which one it is.
Oh, no, he wouldn't be in Missouri.
I'll ask him when he comes back.
Okay. Well, I've got a few things to show you today. I've got a bit of a pack thing here, so that's pretty cool. We've got some talking points about some couple of pennies I've done. EAC's in the house. It's good to see AC. And I went to a charity shop today with Zoe, and we went technically to go get a coffee because the dog went to the groomers today. And he loves the groomers. And so anyway, I bought a handy magnifying glass.
Oh, okay.
And I got that for a couple of quid. And I noticed there was I noticed a book. I noticed a certain book because obviously I thought, is that going to be $half? And when you get the eye in, it's an American book. And I said to the lady, how much is those? And she pulls them out and she shook an envelope and she goes, that. But have a guess. If you haven't seen the video, go back and watch the video. It's how much is this bundle? And have a guess how much I got it for. And I got silver in there. I got a 1909 in there. And a few other goodies in there as well. So yeah. If you haven't seen the video.
This US?
Yes, it's all US coins. Every single
Cool.
one. And I couldn't show the address because it is not my address. It was that. I'll show you. I'll just move all this junk here a minute. It was underneath like this. So basically it would be covered up like that. Okay, under a load of stuff behind her. So because I noticed this Lincoln, I thought that's a coin book. And when she picked it up like that, yeah, it was had the address on it, covered it up, but it was like that.
Yeah.
And I goes, how much that? She went, and she was,
50p.
I'm not going to tell you. You have to guess. And I will tell you. So,
Pence?
how much?
50p.
No, Miss Sandbox in the house. A little bit more than that. No, it's not really. It could be more. It could be higher. It could be. Who knows until you see. Got 2 silver rosy dimes in there. The rest is clad, and obviously there's copper in there as well. I will open it up anyway.
Oh, you haven't opened it up yet? Oh wait.
Yeah, I did the video.
Yeah.
It's coins in the thing still. Okay. 4 pennies.
Oh.
1909.
Yeah.
The 1909 penny. And a bunch of coins.
That wasn't a 1909 SVDB, was it?
You're going to have to check the video.
Oh, no.
He's making us check the video.
He's making us check the video. Of course he is.
I'm
He
pretty
knows
sure
how
if
to-
it was that, he wouldn't be able to contain his excitement, mind you.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Kyle, where in Michigan are you living?
Indiana.
Oh,
Indianapolis.
you're in Indiana.
Indiana.
Oh, yeah. Same
think
place
you
as
Oh.
Yeah. Arch Conservative is like a town over from me. It's a gift I got my wife randomly.
Oh,
My
but
wife's
not-
least favorite movie.
The VCR, The Nightmare.
I like that movie.
I know. I'm not really into the. I love action movies. Give me an action movie any day. I do not like
Action
romantic
movie.
movies.
Do you like
What?
suspense movies?
I don't know if this one's an action movie.
I lost my
No, it
pink.
isn't.
Oh.
More like a
Let's
fantasy.
see. I got a couple of movies today. I'm still spending my Christmas gift cards at the bookstore.
Ooh. Love books.
Told my kids not to get me anything, but they all know, you can't go wrong by getting me a bookstore gift card.
Nope.
So all the kids got me that, and then I dog sat last week, and my friends got me a gift card too. So
I've got something to show you there. Do you know I went to the shop today? Well, it's actually a bookstore, and there's 2 sides to it. They have like vintage toys on one side. In the center is like loads and loads of records and LPs and singles and stuff like that. And they got drums. They sell music instruments as well, like anything from harmonicas to drums, whatever they got in. Then they have their display cases, and then they have all these DVDs, and then they have all these really old books and loads of really old records. I'll show you in a minute. But they got the other side where they got all the history, science, and stuff books. And I didn't go there because I was filming, and I was sort of told to not film, be careful, sort of thing. So, but I had to ask her a question anyway, because when I went up to the counter, that's when I noticed that. You see, so and just to get you a glimpse of what it's like. I'll get this off big, actually, easier. I tried starting it from the beginning, but okay, why does it do that to me? Stupid phone.
Oh.
We really got to start learning how to bring up things without the use of a phone.
Oh,
This is inside a shop, so I ain't really got much choice.
Wow.
yeah, I got a record player for Christmas, and the turntable didn't work,
I don't know
so
what
we
did
ended up having to replace that. Got
Oh.
the replacement in yesterday, and it's working just fine. And I've been on a British music kick. I've got Wham! The Music from the Edge of Heaven sitting on the turntable now. Just replaced Depeche Mode, Some Great Reward. And I guess I'm on such a British kick, it just doesn't go away. But the first record I played on it, I dug out my tourist albums. just trivia. Does anybody know the synth pop band The Tourist from the late 70s, early 80s?
No, never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
All right. Now they a couple of the members morphed into another band that you might have heard of.
Mamma
The
Mia,
Eurythmics.
this one. Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
They went on to become the Eurythmics.
Okay, I know them.
Oh,
When Annie
really?
Lennox was a teenager, she was in a band with Dave Stewart called The Tourist, and they put out 3 albums. Let's see. Here's the other movies I picked up. That's not an action movie, but you know, greatest Halloween costume ever. And then for the twisted sense of humor, since my friend Brian O'Holler in there to autograph my copy to my daughter, now I had to replace that.
I couldn't read it, Kyle. What's the name of it?
Clerks 2. So this is
Clerks.
Kevin Smith, Jay and Silent Bob silly movies.
Yeah.
So, yep. And then I just got a stack of comic books, and I still have more money on these gift cards. I'm just
Good.
trying to blow through this, and you know, the other day I had all them fancy antique books, and today it was just a silly trip. Today it's just silly movies and some silly comic books.
You're on 9th.
Okay, that's
10th. 9th or 10th. She stayed for the weekend.
okay. I gotta do.
So how is Mama Media? How is Pack Euro Food and Vlogs? And Miss Sundot is in the house with Neil. And EAC, how are you doing, EAC? How's Silver Scorpion? And
Not come up with a different name.
is that, I'm going to say Seth. Is it Seth?
Yeah, this Mama. I don't know if you've looked at Mama Media's channel. She does.
Me?
She does cooking vlogs.
I've known
my
her for a
goodness.
while.
They're good.
Yeah, I've known her for a long time.
Yeah, it's the first time I just subbed to her today.
Yeah. They all do great channels. Pack, James OFW. There's quite a lot of them. And what they do, some of them do collections, and I go into the streams, and they do karaoke, they do sort of stuff. When I'm doing stuff on here, I listen to them. So they have a great loads of them. They're all supportive as well. So Mama Media, Pack, Joyce, Elang, Ronzi, Ryan. There's loads and loads of people that I've made friends with. They do out and about stuff. They do obviously cooking mainly, and they do a sing song as well. So it's good fun.
Yeah, I've watched Darren's karaoke, and sometimes it's good. Other times it's like nails on a chalkboard. But
how come we don't do karaoke on here now? We should be.
Because
I'll do karaoke on here.
We got some stuff coming up, don't we, Dale?
Yeah, we do. We have something coming up very, very soon. But if I did that on my channel, I would be completely instantly copyrighted. That's the only problem. And if you want to get monetized, the worst thing you get is a proper copyright strike. Because I had 5 so petty I had to fight it. And that was on my music on my phone, which was free licensing music. And someone kept claiming it was theirs. So what I did, I just blanked it. I said, right, that's it. I'm fed up. You're not helping me. I said to you, you're not helping me with this. I had an email from them. I said, you can tell it. They don't. This is from Samson. Right. I sent them a screenshot on my phone. And I goes, how has this person sent it? It's from YouTube and they own the music. I goes, he's done it 5 times now. It's the same person. It's obviously a pattern. And in the end, they said, just change the music and you can keep your monetization. And that's exactly what I had to do. So,
wow.
And the other day with the profanity that was on, again, I had a warning with profanity when I was doing monetization. So, it's over here. I don't know what's going on. over here. I don't know if anyone else is getting the same problem, but
You would think it would be consistent throughout the world, being it's the same. You know, it's Facebook or it's YouTube, right? Should be the same throughout, but apparently it's not.
well, YouTube's been given a massive, huge increase into their advertising budget, and of course, it's not. I mean, YouTube pays some, but the advertisers pay you, so they've got to follow rules and regulations. And because they want to put advertisements on your channel, and you've allowed that, whether it's indirectly or directly through YouTube, if YouTube wants to put videos ads on your videos, then you know you're in a really good chance. When you get to that monetization point, you are going to get monetized because they're quite trusting to put advertisements on your videos, you know, linked onto your videos. People have a problem with it. Me, I don't see a problem, because at the end of the day, you know that when you get to that goal, you haven't got to go through the red tape of going, I'm not going to get monetized because of, you know, you're doing good content, you're in the realms of the rules. So I think it's a great thing, to be honest, that if advertisers have a tendency to follow the rules, then we have to be the same thing if we want to be monetized with advertisements. So and you know, I mean, you're on a free platform, they have every right to go, right, you have to pay for this on this platform, and nobody wants that, do they, to be fair? So I mean, it's like watching telly. If it's independent TV over here, we still have to pay a TV license, and rather than a subscription service. So if you look at it that way, I'm quite happy for advertisements, to be honest. So Tracy knows what it's like. So until the what's it called coming up, the charter in 2027, hopefully they go digital. BBC goes digital. That way we can watch ITV and everything else as normal, like everybody else around the world, rather than paying a TV license.
Wait, you're not digital?
Yeah,
You're
no,
not?
the BBC. If you have cable,
Yeah.
and whether you go through ITV,
Yeah.
and you don't watch BBC, and you only watch ITV, anything that is live broadcasted, even on YouTube channels like news, because it's on a broadcast,
Yeah.
you have to pay for a broadcast license, which is they call it a TV license, but it's a broadcast license.
You still have to pay a TV license.
Yeah, it's 160 quid now. Yeah.
Oh my God.
They've taken away. They've taken away. Hey, Coin Junkie. They've taken away. Do you know the elderly used to get it for free?
Yes.
They stopped that 3 years ago.
70s.
Yeah, they stopped that 3 years ago. Everybody, they call it the silver tops, and everybody has to pay. Whether you're in a, say somebody's in an old people home, it used to be a communal license. Now every old person has to pay for their room. And you know what the new thing they're trying to do?
Backwards.
Yeah.
Dude, I would be broke for sure.
That is so backwards, Dale.
Just to put it into perspective, if you only read the New York Times,
yes,
yeah,
I understand,
and you were reading, and you were only say you only read the New York Times, which is an independent paper, it's run by itself, it's self-governing, okay, but Canadian Times, if you can call it, I don't know what you have, Canadian Times,
we'll go with that,
and you don't even look at that paper, you still have to pay that company to read that paper. That's what it's like.
That is stupid. That is backwards. Yeah. That is so draconian. Really?
It's ridiculous. And do you know what they're trying to add into?
They still haven't gotten rid of it. That's been around since the bloody dawn of time in England. It's still haven't gotten rid of it.
Yeah, it's the oldest modern tax in living history. Obviously, with Netflix and Amazon and all them, you can watch them. You can watch them without a TV license because they're not broadcast; they're downloads. That's the difference. Because I'm not a broadcast company, I can live stream. But if I was broadcasting live from a news channel on YouTube, you have to have a TV license. and that's on your phone, your computer, any game system, any radio, car radio, because of BBC broadcasting, and TV, obviously. Black and white TV, I think, is £70 a year. Black and white. If anybody's
black and white television, they don't make them anymore.
But you get these older people who still have it. That's the thing. They don't want to change. Yeah, some people still have them. You're talking in the 70s or 80s people who probably say, no, I don't want a colour TV. But anyway, what they're imposing, I don't want to shout this out too loud, and people are going mental right now, is that do you know the council tax? You have to pay that for the police. Yeah, the police and the local authorities and stuff like that, which is, in some cases, it can be up to £2,500 a year. Ours is £1,500 a year.
Huge.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I think it's London. I think they're going up to £2,750 a year.
Oh my God.
How does a person survive with that?
How the hell?
Don't know. I have no idea. We don't get no help or anything like that. We don't any benefits or anything. But
I wonder if they have all these HMOs popping up in England.
Yeah, but most of them are illegal.
They are, but that's why they're doing it. Because people live in a normal house.
They're trying to put, because obviously at the moment you can ditch the TV license.
Yeah.
And you can sign out of it, but you get the TV goons turn up. You're not there; they're just salesmen. You just shut the door in their face anyway. But as long as you're not watching any, as they call it, terrestrial TV, whether it's through digital, as I said, through mobile, through computer, or whatever.
Yeah.
They try and get into your house, and what they do is that they look at the TV and they automatically pick up. Now, if you noticed over here, every time you pick up a remote control from an offset position of a TV, you click on turn on, it will go to BBC. Okay, because there's something in the laws that say BBC has to be up first. So the TV guy will come in, turn the telly on, and then it will go, you are watching BBC. No, you've turned it on, but they can get you for that. So you do not allow, because they have no powers to come into your house anyway. If you was watching BBC and you don't have a TV license, and they look through your window and said you've been watching TV and I've seen you, then that's illegal. They have to come into your house to prove it. And there's been stories that they have actually put a pretend aerial in the wall and say, even though you don't have an aerial. But yeah, if you actually want to know this, if you get caught and go to court, you could be facing up to 7 days in prison. That's anybody, by the way.
Oh my God, Dale!
It's a criminal offence to actually do that. So yeah, but what they're imposing, Tim Davies, the head of the BBC, is having a TV tax. So rather than people opting out every year, they're trying to get every person who, like, from the age of 18 in the household to pay a TV license. So it's like the old way of poll tax when they had those riots.
They cannot do that.
Wow. Yeah. I know they can't, but they do. That's the thing. It's the government, isn't it? They love these levies, don't they?
My brother and sister-in-law live in Manchester, and they own their own home. They actually are keeping the things down. I'm gonna ask my brother, because I honestly thought they'd gotten rid of the tax for television licenses and everything. I thought they got rid of that in the 80s after I moved here. I thought they got rid of it, but apparently no, they haven't.
No, it's
a scam, is what it is.
It is a big scam, and I mean the BBC. ITV, we'll put this in perspective, right? ITV or Channel 4 or anything like that,
Yeah.
they rely on advertisements, and they have to make do and pay all their presenters and guests and everything, sets and everything.
Yeah.
And it works out at 1.8 million? No, sorry, something like 50.5 million or something like that. They get.
Okay.
Now YouTube gets more than that in advertising revenue. Okay.
Yep.
Now, the funny thing is that BBC gets 3.8 billion out the British public a year, and they still can't run a channel properly. You can run a country on that. You can run a small country on 3.8 billion, and the BBC can't run.
That doesn't surprise me, Dale. It really hasn't. It doesn't surprise me about the BBC.
No, they are so biased. They only now they're only playing. The trouble with BBC as well, they play rolling. I haven't watched BBC in a while, but they play. They do like an hour's worth of news, and they play it for 24. And with ITV did that on their own separate news thing.
Yeah.
But the new one out here at the moment, which I watch all the time, is GB News, Great British News, because it's all honest news. They will actually go in and actually, like the old days, actually go in and actually film something and report it. The BBC stands out and says, "Hi, we just have reports of blah, blah, blah has done blah, blah, blah." Well, that's already, by the time they've reported it, it's all out on the internet anyway by vloggers, you know, because everybody's got phones now, so it's old news.
Yeah.
And when you look at the real footage to BBC's footage, they're going, "Oh, wow, it was Mr. Jones who said this, and Mr. Jones," but no, it was someone called Barry or something, you know what I mean? So their news is completely wrong half the time. So I don't watch them.
I wish our news was more wrong. They had yet another mass shooting last night. So
yeah, I saw that. That wasn't covered by the BBC, by the way. Yeah, it was an old man, wasn't it?
Well, that was the one where he shot 10 people.
Yeah.
36 hours later, somebody a couple towns down from that shot and killed 7 people.
See, over here we got stabbings.
Oh my god.
Oh, so that's been reported on like Sky News.
I heard on the news, and it's like mass shooting, mass shooting, mass shooting. There's what, 18 days in the year so far, and there's been more than 30 mass shootings where it's more than 5 people killed or more than 4 people killed, and there's more mass shootings per day.
The problem is, it's not the guns. Okay, it's not the guns. It's the people who's got the guns.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe people should stick to their Second Amendment, you know. But
yes, the right to bear arms.
I'm a firm believer in bullets should cost a lot of money.
Yeah, that's. Do you know? I said that to my brother ages ago. He goes, "Why can't they control the ammunition rather than controlling the gun? Because you can go anywhere around Walmart with your driving license." Yeah. And providing you've already been vetted.
They let certifiably crazy people, institutionalized people, they let them buy guns.
Yeah. And I said to him, say Kyle, right? Say Kyle, yeah, you have an international database, right, for weapons and ammunition, right? So when you go and buy, say you got an AR-47, right, for argument's sake, and you go and buy 50 rounds from Walmart, okay, but you're only licensed to say have 70 rounds. Okay, so when you go down the shop next week and you say, "I want another 50," they say, "Why do you want another 50?" It should flag up that you've already bought 50, now you want another 50. Do you see what I mean? It should be simple that way. It should be a national database, and that way you can keep an eye on. And even mail order companies as well should have be more stringent as well.
Yeah, there's no regulation on any of it. It's, you know, there are 330 million people in America.
Yeah.
And there's like 450 million guns.
Yeah, that's about
I-
right.
That's counting babies. That's literally counting babies.
What the hell do you mean you can buy bullets and guns in a Walmart?
In a Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
you know, Walmart.
Serious?
Tracy,
Yeah.
it's the United States. They have
I could imagine that.
they have the right.
You got
to bear
your
arms.
baby, you
Well,
got your diapers, you got
Yeah.
your food. Oh, let's
Yeah.
go buy a gun.
Our
When I
problem.
was in Texas, right, I was walking around doing some food shopping with my mum, right, and because I took my mum over to see my brother a few years. This is going back 2002, okay, and anyway, I was going around the shop, right, and of course I've already known this, and I goes, "Mum, we go down this aisle here," and it was just piles of weapons, you know, and then there's counters of like bullets and different arms and armories and knives and whatever, and but my mum went, so it's
Yeah.
we're in Walmart.
Yeah.
I just got some beans from down there, and now we can buy guns. Because only if you've got a Texas driving license at the time, anyway. And I goes, we don't have a Texas driving license, and she goes, so Robert can come down here and buy a weapon. I goes, yes, and she went, this is not Britain. Because Mum, they have the Second Amendment. Okay, they're allowed to bear arms. It's to do with the militias going back years ago. Anyway. And to protect your farms or whatever. But anyway, she goes, I want to get out of here now. I don't like this place. I didn't like it when you had guns. I don't want to have guns. And she goes, and obviously you got all the gun aisles, and then she's like, next to it is like the freezers for pizza. You know what I mean? This is like, it's a body shop. And my mum was like, this is wrong. This is I guess you can't. They're custom. You can't.
I can go to the store. I can go to the same store and buy my groceries, underwear, clothing, guns, music, just all of it.
Yeah.
One-stop shopping for everything.
And
if you've never seen it, it is a body shop, Italia. It's really weird.
Canada and the United States.
Well, I'm glad it is actually. I couldn't imagine going into Walmart. I hate Walmart.
And I could pull my car in the side of it and have it repaired in Walmart while I'm going in shopping for all those things.
Yeah, get everything done. It's. I mean, if they go to our Walmarts, I mean, we've got quite a big one here. We got two big ones here.
Oh, you have Walmart there too. I didn't
and
realize.
they find ours boring because all we sell is clothing and electronical items and shopping. That's it. They say, well, where's the guns then? Why is this supposed to be Walmart? Why isn't there any guns?
Yeah, well, you can't.
Yeah,
Also, be grateful you don't have that problem.
Canada's taking a whole different step to this thing, a whole different approach.
Yeah.
And it's upsetting because the criminals are now going to have guns, and none of the legal gun owners, those recreational guys, the sportsmen, the hunters, they're not going to be able to. So they're taking away all the legal guns, and the only ones that'll be out there now are the ones that freaking shouldn't have them.
Exactly.
And we don't have the castle law here like the States. You're not allowed to shoot someone that tries to break into your house.
Nope.
If you do and they die, you're convicted of murder.
Murder, yeah. You just got to basically help them rob your house. Because I was burgled back in 2011, and it was actually quite a crazy night, really. Because I'm glad I didn't see it. The funny story is that my skin burns. Okay, it feels like it's burning, so I take these certain pills to stop it from burning.
Yeah.
And of course, it was getting worse and worse with the toxins I was having before I had my transplant. And of course, I couldn't handle it anymore. And the doctor finally gave me some antihistamines and something else to cool my blood down. Yeah. And well, that particular night, now normally where I used to live, it faced onto a dark car park. There was no other houses or anything like that. So I used to have all the doors open and cool myself down at that, like bare. Yeah. Because I couldn't wait for the night time because I was just cool. Well, this particular night, I stood at the thing. I think I'm feeling a bit tired, and I locked the doors. I know I locked the doors, and I went into bed. Next morning, I woke up. Loads of stuff was gone. Almost everything was gone. Now, imagine that, me like that in the dark, like this, and they come in. I don't know if it was going to be a shock for them or a shock for me. So I'm glad they, you know, because I was out of it. I was zonked out. The first night I had for months to actually sleep all the way through the night.
I've got to get onto my other live stream here, so hopefully.
Okay, brother, no problem. Thank you for popping up, and
All
good
right,
luck in the streams.
Have a good night.
To see y'all. Nice to meet you, man.
We'll have to pop in there one night.
Too.
All right. See you guys soon.
You
Bye.
take care, Kyle. Have a good one. But yeah, imagine that, those burglars walking in, and I'm like this. Oh man, that's a yeah. And I'll tell you, when I used to work for the wrestling company, now we had some big American wrestlers come over, Japanese wrestlers. We'd done a charity night for disabled kids, and all the proceeds went to the loads of charities around Wiltshire.
Yeah.
And well, these big Japanese guys come over. We had a few Americans come over, and obviously there's a lot of British guys there. But for some reason, it was they booked. Our company paid the hotel for all these wrestlers to stay in, but for some reason, they overbooked. Okay, so 20 of these wrestlers went back to the owner's house, and he's got quite a big house. And but it was Christmas, and I played Santa that night. I actually went in the ring and done Santa, and I'll tell you, it was one of the scariest things I did. And but yeah, it was a good night. But there was a gang going around, driving up to the windows, reversing in, smashing the windows, and then taking the presents and just lobbing it into the back of the boot. Well, when we went back to the house, I said, if I was you, I would move the tree and all your presents while we're out, because there's a gang going around. Because you've got to drive it, shoots down. They open the boot of the car, they drive down, smash the window, and then oof all the presents. He's had a big, massive window, you see.
Yeah.
No, we'll be all right, he goes. Anyway, we was out at the wrestling thing, you know, doing the things and everything. 4 hours later, we took everything down. We got in about 3 o'clock in the morning. And of course, they were zonked out, you know, all the wrestlers on the floor. I went home, and well, they got burgled. And of course, some of the wrestlers didn't even change; they're still in their wrestling attire. Okay, right, and it looked like a gay fest. Right? Right, all these wrestlers on the floor, right, 20 of them, Japanese, American, 6'8", 6'2", you know, built like 10 brick houses, you know. And of course, this burglar breaks in, doesn't he? Trips over one of the wrestlers, right? Falls on his ass, right? Well, get off me! And of course, the guys tonight are this little guy, about 5'5", who's a burglar in a balaclava, and all these guys stood there like that. Like, anyway, the police turned up. I was called because obviously I had to put my statements and, you know, drop them off and everything. Anyway, the burglar goes to this guy. He goes, "I'm going to give up burgling." When I saw that, my life died. He goes, he's like, he goes, "I wasn't expecting that," you know.
Then don't burgle.
Yeah, imagine that though. All those guys in their wrestling type, you know, some are still in their trunk, some are still in their pants. They got their makeup on. But yeah, that was so funny. I heard that. Oh man, he got a kicking of his life. That little lad, I guess, compared to them. But yeah, it was so funny.
I didn't know.
But anyway, I have.
haven't heard because
But yeah, that was not fun for them because they got their house broken into, and of course,
No,
it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun for the burger at the same time.
they had the best alarm security you could ever wish for.
20 guys in the thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is not going to be your night.
He walked into hell, I tell you. He walked into hell.
Oh, yes, he did.
But yeah, that was a fun night. It was great having all the kids around though. I played Santa, and my job was I went in as Santa and I was throwing sweets, but I had 18 tubs of sweets, right? You know, roses, and I was throwing them out to the crowd for the beginning. By the time I got to halfway, I had 4 sweets because all the wrestlers ate them. Do this. I suppose I'm supposed to be Santa, not stingy. So anyway, I went out.
Are you going to argue? No. Here, just take the rest.
The prizes are really good though, because we got a WrestleMania ticket and a family ticket to WrestleMania. So if you had an adult and 1 adult and 4, whatever, you know, 2 adults, 2 children, or 1 adult, 3 children, and that was also back room to see all the main wrestlers as well. So that was pretty cool. And about 4 or 5 tickets of that. But yeah, it was good. Did that for since 96 to 2004. Yeah, 96 to 2004. That was.
You know, Jay, that's wonderful that you're going to this event. Any of the shows, especially if they have a grading table, yeah, bring your stuff in. They'll take a look and assess it for you, and look around and see all the different vendors that come to these places. A lot of them don't have brick and mortar locations, so you can actually get some very good deals. I mean, when you have an overhead, of course, they're going to charge extra money. So yeah, check it out. Have a lot of fun, and maybe you'll even have some of the special exhibits. Like I know when we do ours, you can even make your own hammered coin, which is kind of a cool thing to do. They have just all kinds of special things, don't they, Dale?
They most certainly do. I haven't actually personally been to a coin fair, which I'm very jealous of, because but one day I will go to, and one day I'm going to go and see this great guy and hopefully go around the old church, the old coin shop. And Guru is in and out. Hi, Guru. Bye, Guru. And it's nice to see Jay. There's a lot of people popping in and out. You know, I don't want to miss out the chat, but okay. The first thing I'm going to do, because we're going to go back to coins for a little while. I got some news, coin news, from Coin News Magazine, of course, my favorite magazine in the whole wide world.
Make yourself big, Dale, so we can see it better.
Nah. Okay, Coin News Magazine. Oh, we go. What's on the back? Sell your coins with the original maker, the Royal Mint. So they can actually sell your coins. You can sell their coins from now. They'll probably give you a penny for them because they're tight. Anyway, hey Oliver, how's it going, my friend? Okay.
Hi.
There's a wonderful man there, Skipper. Oliver, his name is. Support 101. Okay, Australia has brought out a new coin. It's the theme is the Year of the Rabbit. I don't know if anybody's seen this yet. Perth Mint, it's silver. The denomination is $1. Diameter is 36.6 millimeters. The mintage of these coins are only 5,000, and it's made in the Perth Mint, of course. I'll show you the pictures after. Now, this is the coin I would get out of all these at the moment. There's actually 2 I would like to get out of these. From the Cook Islands, theme, typefaces, images emerging from text, Sherlock Holmes. So obviously it's got his text in it, a bit like the 50 pence coin, if you've never seen the 50 pence coin. The BH Mayors, I'm not even going to pronounce that, in Munich. The metal is silver, it's $5, 45 millimeters, and the mintage of these coins is 1,887. Lithuania's brought out a new coin, and Lithuanian ethnographic regions, I'm not even going to pronounce that either. Lithuanian mint is Krupa nickel, it's €2, and there's only 500,000 of these. The next one is from Nui, obviously just New Zealand Mint. Love and Precious Swans. It's actually quite a nice coin. Metal is silver. It's $2 and there's only 3,000 of those minted. South Georgia and Sandwich Islands. The Antarctic Blue Whale. Now this is my favourite one. Pobjoy Mint. Blue titanium. Now I know about blue titanium. It's basically heated metal. It's heated titanium. And I can tell you all about that, how they do that. It's called the heat affected area. And its mintage is 9,199. Sorry, 999 only minted. Switzerland, Swiss watchmaking industry, time machine. Swiss mint, it's gold. It's 25 francs. It's probably going to be the most expensive coin on here. And 5,000 and 250 are certified with the artist. And here are the coins. So that's Year of the Horse. Oh my God, Year of the Rabbit. Sorry. Then we have this one. That is absolutely amazing.
Nick Bowler's in the house.
Nick, glorious Nick. And here's the Lithuania €2. Really, really nice coin. And we have a Nui coin, swans, and look at that beauty. Now, how they do that, they heat that up to make it blue. So that's really, 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 really lovely shine on it. It's titanium, you see. Looks like the 50p. And then we have the Switzerland Mint, which is the time machine. And that's gold. What did I say? There's going to be 5,000 minted, but only 250 with certified from the artist. So get there early and get your coins, guys. And just an hour in. Okie dokie. Tomorrow. So I asked a question. Elvis, good to see you, Elvis. Nick, check out Elvis's channel, Nick's channel. Obviously, Oliver's Support 101. Now, today, I went and found this. Okay, basically, and this was like that, so I didn't see this bit. Okay, and all I saw was that. What was that? Okay, and how much do you think I paid for this? If you haven't seen the video, I urge you to recommend to see the video. I got to 19.99 in there.
I'm not going to guess because I haven't seen your video yet.
Okay, happy coins. So I'll tell you what I have. I put all the information in the description, what I had. Okay, I'm not adding this in because that's excluded. Okay, because that's what I went to buy before I saw the bits. Okay. Let me have a look. Oh, come on. Okay. It's all US coins. I had 8 non-silver quarters worth $2, obviously. 2 times silver dimes equals 20 cents, 1956. And 1963. 5 dimes clad worth 50 cents. 6 nickels, 30 cents. 19 wheat cents, obviously 19 cents. 4 Lincoln Memorial cents, which is obviously 4 cents. So it works out total of US $3.21 face value, or £2.61 Great British pounds.
Right.
How much do you think I paid for that? Have a guess.
I haven't seen your video, so I'm going to guess.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
£20.
£20? Good. Freaking awesome! How much do you reckon, freaking?
Did you watch the video?
No, not yet. I guessed it.
Yay, £100. Wow, wish it was £100. Okay. I'm going to tell you, okay, 0.
What?
How did you steal it?
No, I paid for this, and when she picked it up, and I said, "Yeah, I like collecting coins," I showed her my videos, and she goes, "I ain't going to go through that. Just have them." I goes, "You sure?" She goes, "No, I ain't going to go through them. I ain't going to go through pricing up them. They chance in it. So free.
Free's good.
That is awesome.
And she was insisted. So I said, "I'll pay you something." She goes, "No, it's fine." So, bing. And the 1909 is not an S. It's just a normal plain 1909 coin.
Oh, well, that's start.
But I don't have a 1909 coin, so I'm happy with that. So
yeah, of course.
And there's actually a few coins that I don't have in my collection, in fact. So I'm actually quite happy with it. And so Jay, if you want to hit this for £100, you can have it. No, they're staying in my collection, as you know. Anything I get stays. So I cried when I saw my coins last time. I don't want to do that again. No. And I was going to guess £3. Yeah, that was a good guess. Tracy, how much did you say? You said about 2, didn't you?
50 pence.
50 pence. So Tracy was closest. That's it. 50p. And I have some talking points as well.
I'll tell you what. Send me send me a box of chocolates.
If he sends you a box of chocolates, I'm going to do the same to you that you did to me with my Sword of the Stone. It's going to last 30 seconds, and then it's going to disappear on you.
You're not having any. I won because I was the closest.
Well, you got a package coming to you guys anyway, so you can fight amongst yourselves. What's what? I know what he doesn't want. Okay, and that's the mushy peas.
I can go into the cupboard and get those.
Okay, I ran out of them, so I need to get
I
another
bought you
can.
another can.
When?
I'm good.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
That's because I buried it behind.
What about our custard?
Yes, it's in there too.
It's in there too. Oh, good Lord, I have to go in that cupboard.
You really do.
Yeah, we're gonna I think me and Zoe's going to put together some like grocery stuff for you, because we've seen the prices that you pay is ridiculous.
Yeah, my brother was like, "Oh my God, Tracy," he said, "that's so bad." He said they really you.
Yeah, that is just extortionate, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Sure, they only have to ship it 5,000 miles. I mean, you know, it shouldn't be that much.
Mushy peas. I mean, come on, it's mushy peas.
Yeah, they should pay us to buy them.
Yeah, it's compressed.
It isn't that bad.
It's disgusting.
Well, that's your take.
Sorry, Tracy, I have to agree with Numismaniac on this one.
Oh,
they'll grim.
Up by your and baking soda thrown on top of them.
when you have to do this to get peas out of a tin, no. I mean, I've seen running a dog food in those.
Oh my God.
Let's just say it looks like something that's already been digested.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Really? Yes.
It's great with the
And so we would
chips.
go, no, I love them.
You and Zoe are 2 peas in a can because she loves blinking mushy peas.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Oh yeah, she's in peas too.
oh yeah, you learn thin with them.
Because it goes great with fish.
Goes in the bin. Wow.
I agree with you.
I was like, so obviously I do my peas, normal peas properly in a saucepan, rather than out of a can going.
Oh.
And it sits there like the Leaning Tower of Pizza.
I know, a pizza, yeah. Well,
no, They are grim. But no. But I do it because she likes them. I'll do it for her anyway, like you do, Tracy, of course. But anyway, I got some talking points, some more coins. I was searching through my pennies today, my US pennies, and just 2 of them. I only get like a little handful out because I've got quite a lot of them. So I get a little handful out and just search through. And I found these today. Now I'll make myself big again. Okay.
Wow, that was instantaneous. Did you see that? He grew big.
And see that there? This is a 1957. Oh man, it's too bright. What I'm going to do is change it onto a different picture. I knew that was going to do that. So this is 1957, yeah?
57.
Now look at the 9.
That's Abraham Lincoln.
I couldn't tell.
9 and 5.
Wait a minute. Is that doubling on that?
Yeah.
Where did you get that from?
That was my spare change. I've had for a long time. I got quite a lot. I've just never gone through them, so I just do a video on them. I don't really look for
going through mine too because I know the U.S. is far bigger on error coins than we are.
And I think this is just down wear and tear. Okay. Now, obviously, there's the coin. I put that there to show it's actually from me. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the coin. So I'm not sure if it's 1920 or 1929. I think it's worn down myself, but I'm not sure if it's a 1929 or a 1920.
Oh yeah, it's a little hard to see with the corrosion on there.
I mean, it's absolutely flat.
Almost
So
like a 20.
okay, and the Liberty is also. But not sure if that means anything. I don't think it. I think that's where, do you know when you over time when you hold a coin in your hand, and 1920, it's just under 100 years old. So where you pinch the coins to put things in, I think that's just wear and tear from your fingers.
Yeah, vice being a weak strike.
Yeah, do you know when you look at handles at school and you just use one handle or two, eventually that brass goes down, doesn't it? Like one handle looks perfect.
Wear down the high points.
Yeah, I think that's probably what that is. I think that's just been overused. It's a weak die, but I just think it's where fingers have been over the years. Could be the weak die, but who knows? I think because the way it looks like a finger mark. It looks like a semicircle effect on both sides and around the coin. So I just think that's what that is there. Where the fingertips have been. Just there, because it's very, very shallow there. But I thought that was interesting to show you guys. That's like I got little things there, and that's like talking points. I got my mystery box to open. Is anybody scrapping? Hoarding, tinkering, fun. How's it going, brother? It's good to see Mr. Scrapping. Please whack your links in, guys, if you want to check out each other. It's amazing you popping out today. I do appreciate you guys. Now, I've done a video. I'll show you the video I did. It's a little short video. Are you ready? There's a little short video.
Make it big.
I have to make everything big. Man.
You always have to.
Okay, I'll put it in. Oh no. Don't go into an advertisement, please. This is my mystery box. What's in the box? We actually forgot about these, actually, by the way, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Everything's a mystery. I'm still the same. I'm just under a lot of influence of drugs, I guess. Drugs and pills and tablets and potions. I mean, Zoe's going to get a cauldron next and start bubbling up stuff.
You can hear her now. Drugs and pills and potions.
Not open, it's still sealed. I don't know what's inside, obviously. Zoe's got one, Lauren's got one. I think Zoe's doing this on Friday.
Yeah, me and Lauren are,
That's good to hear, Nick. Yeah, I don't think I ever told you that
No.
Nick suffered a nosebleed.
Oh, terrible.
That set him off for, gosh. How long were you off of that nosebleed, Nick? He was suffering.
And it happened twice, didn't it? So you had to go back up.
How long was it?
Asked him, it seemed like a couple of weeks.
Okay, you're going to see this before me.
Oh, close to 4 days.
4 days.
There we go.
Constant bleeding. That's tough.
Yeah. No.
We're opening up the flap.
Okay, what do you do with the flappy? What's in there?
I can't see what's in there.
I don't know. I can't see either. You didn't blow yourself up.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just blow myself up. We talked about explosions yesterday. Okay, we have a 007
Whoa.
gold finger.
007?
Those are beautiful.
What the hell is it?
I'll show you everything afterwards.
007?
Tracy doesn't know what a 007 is.
What?
007
that?
means a 00, James Bond. 00 means it's he's licensed to kill.
Oh, we knew that part.
I
She
know
wants to know
that
what's in the
part.
box.
What's in the box?
I'm showing you. That's the first item.
Hey.
The next one is some
for
Batman DC stickers.
What do you think? Is that Batman?
Yeah, it's Batman. Sticky notes. I have no idea who this is.
Goofy card.
Postcard.
That's from Alice in Wonderland.
What was it?
That's
Okay.
Chet Cat.
Oh, Lauren's going to love this. Friends. I don't know what that is though. What is it for?
Oh, let me.
Oh, it's a keychain sanitizer holder. So that goes to Lauren. And got something here for. Hey, it's Alf! I've got an Alf pencil.
Okay, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's adorable. I don't like it, but that's adorable.
I like that.
And a Minions mug.
Oh,
Minions, yes.
That's
Minions.
actually really, really cool.
That's so adorable.
Do you know what? That cost £9.99. Do you know? I'm actually really pleased with that. To be honest, I like the mug. I love the James Bond, and obviously I got some 007 star notes as well. So that's pretty cool.
What does that mean?
Star notes are
$1 notes. That'll go to Lauren. So that's going to be so when she goes walking the dog, she takes sanitizer with her when she cleans up her mess. I mean his mess. And that's for me because that's for Christmas. And Alf is for life, not just for Christmas, by the way. And that'll go to Zoe.
Neil says, has Zoe been picking stuff off people's doorsteps again?
Yes, she has. She does that.
I have been known to. I'll do that all the
Yeah,
time.
she's been known to go into people's houses and do it as well. I'm only joking. And who wants Batman? Anybody want Batman?
What? Is that like? Is that like sticky notes that you can write something on?
You write something on, so they're like, so if you want to leave a message or something like.
Oh, can I have those?
You can have those. Yeah, I'll send them to you. No problem.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Only if. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get in trouble now. Only if Skipper eats a tin of mushy peas.
No frickin' way. She's not.
There is no way he's gonna do that.
I know, I'm messing.
And I really could do that.
He knows I love messing with him. He knows
I
that.
know.
You'd end up
It's all harmless.
vomiting if that happened.
Well, to you it does.
Yeah, that's a lot of chores that you got there, Skip. By the way, I haven't showed my artwork, have I, Tracy?
No.
Oh yeah, actually, it's pretty good.
I've got a lot of paint going through, and it's really hard to hold like pens. After a while, my pen does less. I look like a 1-year-old writing, you know. I just started this on Sunday, I think. So we'll make it big again.
Oh, Dale, you did that?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So there as well.
That is lovely.
I'm going to put a surround around it, so that's what I do with my things. And then the second one is that one.
Wow.
There's my pencils, my rubber.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is done them while watching a film.
Wow.
So yeah, it's I mean, I like painting. Painting's my favourite, but I love doing. I thought I'd try and start going back to sketching as well. So it's all good fun. If you don't, as you say, if you don't use it, you lose it, right? He's going to a buffet tonight. Are we invited?
Who?
Scrapping Order and Tinker says he's going to a buffet tonight. Scrapping Order and Tinker still need to figure out what I'm going to eat.
I don't know.
Tomorrow, what I've got tomorrow, we should be out having a nice carvery tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. I'm restricting myself actually because I'm in a lot of pain. I'm thinking if maybe it's my food intake. So as from Monday, I've restricted myself going down to a renal diet like I used to be. And if you don't know what a renal diet is, it's basically you're cutting out sugars, salts,
Everything.
Basically everything, and you eat moderately, but you count it. So when I was doing my renal diet, I was only on 1,800 calories a day, which is way less than what a recommended person is.
Yes, it is. It's half of basic.
It's for the plasma exchange, you see. That's why they do it, because they have to get a certain number down to match. So so I'm not going down as low as that, obviously, but I'm restricting myself to either tea or water, no cordial or anything like that, and spreading my food out throughout the day. That's what I'm doing. So tomorrow, I won't have any breakfast. I'm having a moderate kind of like I do anyway. I don't really have a big meal, do I? I'm going to go out. It's just literally a little bit of meat and veg, and that's it, and a bit of gravy. But it'll be water. I've got 2 litre of water in. I count it, you see. So and that's what I drink. So I'm going down there. So when I go to my next hospital appointment in March, they can say, and I take a record of what I've actually eaten, and I say, this is what I eat, and I eat just a little bit more than that. You know what I mean? So because you should really cut out this, you should really cut. I haven't really missed bacon, to be honest. Not really, sort of, no. But yeah, it's weird because they say, oh, you should eat less. Because if I eat less, I'll probably eat like once a week. You know what I mean? It's like, because I'm the world's most fussiest eater.
Oh, I remember, yeah, you said that. I remember you telling us that. That's.
I've got some strange things as well. It's like, if I had a cheese and tomato roll or sandwich, Just don't tell me the tomatoes in there because I can't stand the look of it inside a sandwich. I don't mind eating it, but I'm not that. It's weird.
No, it is
Carrots,
what you like and don't like.
yeah, carrots don't taste the same as sliced carrots. They got to be round. And I tried a baby carrot the other day. It wasn't too bad. Well, at Christmas time, I tried a baby carrot. It wasn't too bad. It didn't taste the same. Really weird. But yeah, I don't eat this. It's weird. But yeah, I'm trying to.
The Newcastle,
Who is?
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Delaware. That's Scrapping, Hoarding, Tinkering Fun. That's where the buffet is. The Golden Coral.
Ooh.
So it sounds like a seafood buffet.
With bacon, by the looks of it.
No,
Lots of bacon.
to choose each other because somebody took the extra crab legs. We're good.
That's
No,
right.
that actually happened.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Oh,
watched,
wait a minute.
yeah.
Where they had the riot
Yeah.
for the crab
inside-
legs? I watched
inside.
that.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was.
They were all crabby. Ouch! Ow!
Oh, I'm gonna end the stream now anyway because it's only because of the hour and a half. I don't want to keep people too long. I finished what I wanted to share with anyway with everybody. We're back with Skipper tomorrow, I believe, 2 p.m. GMT.
Yes.
And you stay on for 5 minutes, please, Skipper. I want to show you something I've been up to.
Okay.
Nothing illegal, guys. Trust me. Okay, it's all above board. It's what we have planned.
We're
for
really
the
excited about what's going to happen next month. It's going to be
yeah.
fantastic.
Okay. Someone has to tell me or else.
Yeah, just stay here because otherwise I won't be able to show you what I've been doing. I can't show you. So good night to Jay Bullet, Scrap and Auden, Trinkum Fern, Neil, Nick Molnar. It's great to see you, brother. I'm glad you recovered from that horrendous nosebleed.
Yeah, no kidding. That was.
Nothing Coins, Mama Media, freaking awesome. Silver Scorpion. Deborah was here. It's nice to see Deborah. Oliver, Jay, Elvis, of course. Yeah, Elvis is a great guy, Elvis.
He's
Guru,
alive!
Jake. Sorry, Mr. Jake. And a Green Lives Matter. I don't know who that is. Rosebud. Sorry, brother. I'm sorry. And Coin Junkie. I didn't realize some people jumped in. James Great. I apologize. I normally keep up with the chat because I got the chat on my right side. I'm looking through this camera here. So I'm like that, plus looking down. So when someone comes in, I might have missed it. So Miss Sundot and of course Pack and everybody else. If I've missed anyone, it's not personal. Please come back, and we will see you all tomorrow at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, all the way in Edmonton, Canada. And yeah, I'm on the wrong side today. I'm normally that way. Yeah, it's weird. But this is not going to change soon. So that's one little thing. So because the times are different. So now for one person. And I will see you all in the next one.
Bye, guys. Have fun, especially at the golden place where you're going to eat. Actually, take pictures and send it.
The golden crab.